Hey there, welcome to week two. This week we have our first assignments with math problems in them. We have support chapter one, where we have objectives with simplifying expressions with variables, negatives, exponents, fractions, those kinds of things. Also, you'll be reviewing geometry vocabulary such as perimeter and area and things like that. For the pre-calculus, we're doing sections 2.1 through 2.3 with objectives such as finding equations of lines, graphing equations, and doing precalculus vocabulary such as functions, domain and range, increasing versus decreasing, things like that. We also have the Lab 1 due. Hopefully that'll help folks organize their academic life schedule and perhaps reflect on your own personal learning style and how you're best going to try to plan to succeed in this class. The purpose of our assignments for week one is to review, learn, and practice the most common basic math topics, such as the ones I mentioned before, simplifying expressions you're going to be doing every week of this semester. You're going to be finding equations every single week. Graphing equations is extremely common. And learning and organizing key vocabulary is actually one of the most important things that students often neglect to really think about as an important outcome. So try to remember to organize, write down in your own words, hopefully, key vocabulary and reference it when you need to, because there's a lot of vocabulary in a math class. Okay, sticking points. For week two, sticking points. Well, some folks are much more rusty on these old math topics, and so they may need to spend more time getting help from me or the math lab, or just watching more videos or spending more time doing practice, and that's okay. Others, there may be a sort of a constant battle with not procrastinating, not waiting to postpone doing all the math work, and perhaps to stay organized. That's one of my big battles always. Is to try to make sure to keep organized with all the due dates. And that, of course, includes taking notes and organizing all the vocabulary that I mentioned before. Still others, a sticking point may be still learning some of the technology. WebAssign, not always intuitively obvious. Desmos is a great graphing calculator, but you got to learn how to use it. Some people are just trying to figure out how to get a good Wi-Fi connection. Again, if you need help with any of those tech things or any of the math topics, you can reach out to me and I can help you, or I can direct you to someone who is more knowledgeable and can help you if I can't. Quick reminders. So I'm going to scroll down here on the screen to week two, week one, week two. All of the assignments are on Canvas. They're all there for you to see. So remember to jump on Canvas. We have support chapter 1 in WebAssign due on Friday. We have lab assignment 1 due on Friday. We have WebAssign 2.1, 2.3 due on Sunday. There's a week 2 discussion and a week 2 summary quiz. So, do what you can with those things. You get a lot out of things the more you put in, so it's really up to you. For example, lab assignment 1, you're going to get a free 10 out of 10 points just for downloading it, completing it, and then returning it to me in some way where it's easy for me to read. And as I mentioned in that lab, you can keep all your answers just for yourself if you'd prefer. That's totally fine by me. But the more you sort of think about how you're best going to succeed, that may really pay off a long time. And that kind of goes with this content we're doing in the pre-calculus class and the support material, is that the more practice and more stuff you put in, it kind of pays off in the long run. So just kind of think about that as learning objectives instead of just sort of checking off a box of an assignment that has to be done. All right, enough of me pontificating. Good luck this week. Again, let me know how I can assist you in whatever way.